Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Erin and today I'm doing a digital painting of Breath of the Wild Link. I know everybody's kind of doing this, everybody's playing Breath of the Wild, everybody's drawing Breath of the Wild, but you know what? I want to also. I don't have Breath of the Wild yet, I've just kind of been living vicariously through everybody else, watching them play it. But it looks like a really cool game and I can't wait to get my hands on it sometime in the future. So I've always liked Legend of Zelda, and so I decided that it'd be kind of fun to draw or paint a Link. And it's been a while since I've done like digital painting that's like actual digital painting instead of just like coloring in flat areas for a really simple character, you know. So I decided to try to go like a simpler route for painting, and first I painted all the values, so just like a grayscale, black and white, just trying to establish the forms and stuff, and what kinds of values I want to establish everywhere, fix up proportions here and there, mess up other proportions here and there, you know how it goes, and then setting that value layer on multiply and coloring in the hue of the colors underneath that. So that's what I did, and I mean, it's not a perfect technique. I'm like, I've done it before and I know that it, if you just do like flat colors underneath, it ends up with a really just like flat and dead looking kind of piece, and I typically enjoy warmer colors in my paintings and artwork, and so after I dropped in the hues, I had to do quite a bit of work that wasn't entirely successful to try to warm the piece up a little bit and put some life back into it, because like it'll be a while before I get to that point, but when I drop into colors, like Link looks like a zombie and it's really sad. So yeah, I did get to play around with a couple of cool lighting tricks with like a tiny bit of subsurface scouring and just playing around with room lights. I love room lights, I'm a sucker for them, and so I think I tend to overuse them, but it was fun to use them in this, so. Yeah, I mean, I started out with this piece and I liked the sketch that I had going on, so I was like, oh great, and then I like got involved with painting it and rendering it, which takes a long time compared to what I usually do. And I had kind of a rough week this week, so it was a little bit rushed. But I mean, that is what it is. Like, sometimes you just have to make art that's you're not able to spend as much time as you'd like to, and that's just kind of how it goes. So yeah, I wasn't entirely happy with it. Oh yeah, I was saying, so I started off, I liked it, and then I got caught up in like rendering everything, and then like I took a couple steps back after I had done quite too much work to backtrack. And I hated it, and so I was like, yeah, well, too bad, I have to finish it anyway. So I finished it up a bit more after that point, and I took it into the liquify filter to try to fix up some of the weird proportions, because like I started off like kind of trying to give Link a bit more of a square jaw, because I don't really draw dudes that often, and so I was like, oh, this is my chance, even though I'm of all the men to pick for like trying to draw like a manly man, Link is not really the most manliest of men, you know. He's got like a slender build and he's a little bit effeminate, and so yeah, I mean, I just couldn't decide like the way that I wanted to take him. Like for a while I was thinking about like, it just in like my concept sketches I was thinking about going all out with like giving him like this giant beard and making him all rugged and giant and like super testosterone pumped. I mean, I think that would have been funny, but maybe not really practical, I guess. So I ended up going for like a more normal Link, and then like there was a little bit of that like wanting to do like a really masculine face, and so I just blurred out his jaw more than I should have, and it looks a little bit bloated. And so at the very end, I just went in with Liquify and tucked it in a little bit, gave it a little bit of plastic surgery. So at the end of it, after I had done those proportion tweaks, I didn't mind it so much. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, you know, like art is never going to be perfect. That's just how it is. What makes me happy about this piece is that it was a good, like, reintroduction to digital painting. I mean, these pieces that I do for YouTube, I often find myself having to kind of cut them short a little bit. Like, if I didn't have a deadline, I would maybe spend more time kind of noodling around on them, if that makes sense. And so I think it's a good thing for me to just have to, like, cut it short, like, finish what I can, and, like, have a deadline, move on to the next piece, because I think that definitely putting out a large quantity of things definitely helps with improving faster than spending forever amount of time on a piece, if that makes sense. I'm totally rambling now, by the way. But yeah, so, like, I don't know, I liked this piece not really for, like, how it looked at the end, more just that it was fun to get back into digital painting. I ended up, like, having to take some shortcuts, like right here, I'm doing, like, this background, and I knew that I wasn't gonna have the time to paint, like, a full background or whatever just in 1 week, and so I was like, I'm just gonna do really sloppy looking explosion and just gosh and blur that out, you know, and it's just not gonna, like, need to be defined, so I'm just gonna leave it super gross and sketchy like this, and so I don't, like, blur it out until the end, and so it's kind of funny that you get to see it all like that for most of the painting. But yeah, I mean, like, I already said that there's always things that I'm never, you know, happy with, and I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about my art this week and how, like, I'm happier with it than I have been in the past, but I still have so long to go, and just kind of contemplating on, like, that journey, and, you know, how it never ends, which is cool, which is, you know, part of the fun of doing art. I mean, I know, like, if little Erin, you know, back in the days in high school when I had just decided that art was fun, and I was sitting there in my bedroom at, like, 11 at night drawing crappy anime people and reading Rurouni Kenshin, like, I wanted to be a manga artist back then. It's kind of funny because it's like, it's like at the very bottom of my list of things I'd enjoy doing now. But, you know, little Erin back then, like, if she could see into the future with what I'm drawing now, like, even though I acknowledge, like, I hope that I never make a secret of that, like, I'm not happy with where I am art-wise, and I'm not sure if I ever will be, you know, if that makes sense, like, yeah. Anyway, I know that if, like, little me could see where I am now, she'd probably pee herself with excitement of just like, oh my gosh, I'm such a good artist. So, I mean, it's kind of gratifying to think about. It's, yeah. Anyway, I apologize for rambling on this video. The bottom line is, I'm not entirely happy with how this turned out, but I'm happy with the fact that I did it, if that makes sense. So yeah, and also, the other thing to take away from this video is that I really wish that I could play Breath of the Wild. I refuse to play it on the Wii U because it's not as nice looking as it is on the Switch, and so I'm just kind of waiting until the day that I can get a hold of the Switch. Like many people out there, I think. Anyways, though, thank you if you've listened this far. If you somehow managed to not mute my weird voice, thank you for watching my video. There's still a few minutes left. It's a little bit long this week. I didn't spend as much time editing some repetitive bits out. I hope you'll forgive me for that. But thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch my videos, because I don't think that I would have as much fun if I didn't have an audience to try to talk to and show my stuff to. So thanks so much for being there for me. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye!